Okay. Do, 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 do. Right. I think we are good. Let us get started. Yeah, pretty good on where we are. Kind of just did this yesterday. Okay, so I gotta figure out which of these doors would go into. It's this one. Hey, DPS. Hey, Jerry. So I guess I have to use a chaff here? Yeah. Don't really get a choice, huh? Alright, fine. If that's what you want out of me. And we got a lot of weapons now. Yomi, welcome back for 81 months. Thank you so much, friend. Hope you're doing good. Bullet. Alright, later, nerds. I was like, did I die? It's like, no, right. This is where you switch discs. Alright, that's cute. Cute little feature. Man, remember when we had multiple discs for games? What was the last generation of consoles that still operated on multiple discs? Was that Let's see. I know the 360 era, some games were multiple discs. But I feel like... Were there any PS4, PS5 games that were multiple discs? Alright, they know I'm here. Let's see. I don't remember what I have to do here. Let's see. Okay, it moved. If it comes back, I die. Can you... Okay. Okay. That's how you do this. Really? Ducking under it doesn't work? Or did I just get hit because of... I bet I got hit before. Okay. I'm going to assume I fucking got tapped by the hitbox. That makes more sense. It might not be the way I'm supposed to go. I don't remember. Okay, so we got one homie there. FF7 Remake had a data disk to install. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Boy, you're just like in all the worst spots. I could just go plug him right here if I wanted. Ooh. Oh, that's right. Bodies don't persist in this. I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. Oh, there's an item and I want it, so... Actually, I don't think anyone can actually hear me up here. No, they can't. No, it's just stun grenades. Boring. Okay. So it's moving back. So if I get up here... And then wait... Keep moving, please. There we go. Let's not make noise on the grating for now. Yeah, the little rats are great. There's a lot of rats in this game. I think I skipped the area that you can go in through a vent where, you, like, crawl through drainage a little bit. Where is this nerd? Ooh, stuff. I like stuff. Pretty sure he comes back over here. But I remember there's like one of the early vents you can crawl in. You run into some rats. Actual rats, not poisonous hamsters. Like the real deal. What's up, homie? How far do you patrol? I'm just done being subtle. I'm just like, nah, if it moves, it dies. Where are we now? Is this the elevator already? I think it is. And I think dudes come up on this, if I remember right. Oh, no, maybe not. I think this thing's automatic, if I remember right. There's some ammo there. Can't say I'm super worried about it. Something triggers this, right? Still stealth if no one's alive. I agree. Is this automatic? Can't interact with this. What am I missing here? Nothing that I can see. Okay, bullet. I don't remember having to do... Is that the sound of it moving? Nope. Oh.
Snake, the elevator won't move unless you push the switch. There's a control panel.
I did! Fuck you, Otacon. I did hit the action button. Fuck you. I'm mad now. Not that one. I swear I hit circle like 4 times and all he did was punch. Alright, game. Look, I don't... Okay. I'm just gonna be lazy here. God, they're so spongy. They're so spongy. Swap to a ration just in case. Alright, well, we did it. I think you can hand-to-hand them and throw them over the rail, but I'm not 100% on that. I vaguely remember doing that when I was younger. Alright, sure. I see. That's probably one I can't. I don't know, we could probably get around it. Alright, well, good enough. Cool. Good work, game. Kojima's kind of a dick. You ever think about that? You ever think about the fact that Kojima is just kind of a dick? Oh, full on rations. Let's use one. I love having to crawl everywhere. It's my favorite. That's why my name is Snake. I don't have any Nikitas right now, which is a bit of a problem, because I know Vulcan 2 is coming up. And that is not the most fun fight without Nikitas. Suppose I could do it with Claymores and get away with it. They might give you Nikitas down there. I don't remember. It's been so long. Also, apologies if I'm kind of low energy. I don't know. I'm just feeling a little... I don't know if I'm fatigued, if I'm... I definitely remember that you can shoot the birds if you really want to be a dick. Boba's skip, I believe, was in the comms tower, if I remember right.
Snake, I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
What about her?
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Okay.
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI.
Yeah?
And then going undercover to investigate the mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It was all a big lie.
What did you say?
It was really bothering me. Why
Oh
would
shit,
she
got portrait.
lie
My bad.
about it?
She lied.
She might be a spy.
Ridiculous.
Come on, even a high school student could see past it. The head of the FBI at that time, Edgar Hoover, he was a well-known racist. Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Yeah?
Well, back then, there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 1950s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960, in Chicago, not New York. But you better check it out. The chief and the president mysteriously dying, and that ninja? Too many strange things are happening.
Are you saying that Naomi might be behind it?
I don't know. Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
Could it be?
If I find out anything, I'll call. In the meantime, be careful.
It's not quite Ravenbeak level of gaslighting you. Because he's not sitting there being like, man, did you see Liquid Snake? That guy sure is handsome. Let's see. There should be some stuff. Yep. Ration, good. Okay, they do give Nikitas. Excellent. Cool. It's only 8. That should be enough with the Claymores. Unless I missed. Let me double check. Extra items aren't going to hurt. That's for damn sure. Okay, so nothing on that side. I don't think there's anything over here, but... Okay. Cool. Just Google it on your smartphone. I mean, you can't even really say just Google it anymore, because you're going to get garbage-ass AI answers. Square.
Welcome, Cossack. This is the end of the road for you. Right, my friends?
Square.
Listen, they agree. Ravens aren't scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural world, that which is no longer needed. Sometimes they even attack wounded foxes.
You were the one in the M1 tank? Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
But that was
God damn it, Stove. he
Ravens and I
he
will
is
test
giant.
to see what kind of man you were. The judgment is decided. The Ravens say you are a true warrior.
Am I hallucinating?
Just a little bit.
I can't move.
The Raven has put the mark of death upon you. Blood from the east flows within your veins. Your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and I.
I don't have any crows in my family tree.
You jest, but indeed ravens and snakes are not the best of friends. Nevertheless, you will make a worthy adversary. You live in Alaska too. You know of the World Eskimo Indian Olympics?
Yeah, I know it. Must be a real threat in the muck duck eating contest.
Yes, you are right. But there is another.
I forgot
event
about
I
that
celebrate.
line.
It is called the ear pull. It is an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
You want to pull each other's ears?
The form is different, but the spirit is the same.
Is-
Rejoice, Snake. Ours will be.
Is that oddly horny to anyone else?
This isn't glorious. It's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we'll see if there is iron in your words.
Okay. Oh, almost. I know you got to be kinda sneaky with them. I do remember that. Yep. Come to Faustings and run an ear pull side tournament. I mean, shit, why not? Whoop. Let's see. Where's he at? Where is he at? There he is. Oh, shit. I remember always doing this with Nikitas, but I might have been wrong. There we go. Oh, God. Fuck. Showed me. You know what? Let's just do this now. There we go. Huh? Are you gonna be coming this? Whoops. Meh. He's so angry. Sure, why not? Nope, can't go that way. Oh, that's right, he gets faster as the fight goes on. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, and he fucking knocks shit over. Oh yeah, I guess I could do C4 as well, huh? Whoops. Nice movement, me. Good plan. 20 out of good. I just tried to dodge roll. I literally just hit the button like I was trying to dodge roll. Ingenious plan, me. There we go. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. He's so sneaky. Oh, boy. Oh, Lord, he coming. found another one that I forgot about somewhere. Alright, that'll work.
Just as the boss said, it is my existence which is no longer needed in this world.
Square.
But my body will not remain in this place. My spirit and my flesh will become one with the ravens. In that way, I will return to Mother Earth who bore me. Snake! I will be watching you. Understand?
Bro, that's creepy. I need me time.
Snake, take this security card. It will open that door.
Why?
You are a snake which was not created by nature. You and the boss. You are from another world. A world that I do not wish to know.
The world is tubes.
Go and do battle with him. I will be watching from above. First, I'll give you a hint. The man who you saw die before your eyes.
What is it?
It's the internet's the tubes.
That was not the DARPA chief. It was Decoy Octopus, a member of Foxhound.
I was always kind of bummed we didn't get to do that fight.
Disguise. He copied his subjects down to the blood. So he drained the chief's blood and took it into himself. But he wasn't able to deceive the Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death.
God, Snake, you repeat everything, my man. You literally repeat everything.
But why go to so much trouble? Why impersonate the chief?
That is the end of my hint. You must solve the rest of the riddle yourself.
Shh, bitch.
Snake, in the natural world, there's no such thing as boundless slaughter. There's always an end to it. But you are different.
What are you trying to say?
The path you walk on has no end. Each step you take is paved with the corpses of your enemies.
That is true.
Their souls will haunt you forever.
That is also true.
You shall
MGS3 taught me that.
have peace. Hear me, Snake.
Yeah. Jesus, excuse me.
Will be watching you.
Just dying while monologuing. I know, right? They really took that trope to 11 in Revengeance, huh?
Snake, it's me.
Master.
It's about Naomi. Turn your monitor off.
What about Naomi?
Colonel, is Naomi there?
No, she's away. She's taking a short nap. So what is this about Naomi?
Okay, maybe we'd better let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah. Go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
What?
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out.
And?
There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is she really?
She must be some kind of spy.
A spy?
Yes. Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this operation.
Are you saying she's with the terrorists?
I don't want to believe it either, but she is working for Foxhound.
So you think she had a part in the uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
Different group? It couldn't be.
Place her under arrest.
What?
She's betrayed us. She needs to be arrested and interrogated to find out who she's with.
Nothing fishy at all.
They're spies, then we're in big trouble. What do you mean? Nothing.
Have you let her in on some kind of vital secret or something? Does this have anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president?
I have no idea.
Anyway, we cannot allow her to
Good old Roy.
participate any further in this mission.
Wait a minute. Without her, we can't complete this mission. I knew it. You're hiding something. Give me some time. I'll try to get it out of her.
Hurry then. We've got to figure out who she is and what she's doing here.
I understand. Snake, give me some time. I don't have any time left for you.
I mean, that is true. Just in case he didn't actually get rid of all the mines, I'm gonna do this. So I don't murk myself on my own mine. Right, Paul? Has Roy Campbell ever told the truth? I mean, I guess yes, but... boy, it sure don't feel like it. Give me all my stuff. Alright, I think we got everything then. And now we start one of my least favorite parts of the game. Wow. I hate you, Kojima. Swear to Christ, man. I'm getting it. Yeah, exactly. You know, you want to know what I like about this? This is the smartest fucking thing any evil group has ever done. Like, if you can make these sentry guns, why would you not just be like, all right, boys, nobody walks through here ever again? It actually makes me legitimately happy that they're just like, you know what? Fuck this. I said no one walks through here again. Exactly. Bitch, need I repeat myself? This was a cool reveal. I remember this first time I got here. This was pretty wild. I remember there being some obnoxious patrols in this area, if I remember right. Like, I remember struggling here quite a bit.
Snake, it's me.
What's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Hey, welcome in, Asgiba.
Baker's files. Don't you need a password?
Of course, but there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yep, that describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
That point in the story where we realize Otacon is more reliable and trustworthy than everyone else working this operation. Are you a hacker? No, but I am a cracker. Snake said hacker like he thought it was a slur.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty soon. I never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay, keep trying.
Oh, Paul, it's like I didn't realize before playing the original Metal Gear 2 just how much this is just a fucking exact copy of Metal Gear 2. It's actually insane how much Kojima reused. But I definitely did not remember Snake just constantly repeating the last thing the person he's talking to on Codex said. Every single fucking line. Like, they say a noun, he repeats the noun. Like, it's incredible. Like, you cannot get through a conversation without him repeating something 4 times. I was like, God, I do not remember this being this tropey. It gets worse. You know what? That doesn't surprise me. It's been so long since I played any of these.
I did it!
You got past security?
Bingo!
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
My bad. Forgot the...
Pretty sneaky.
There we go.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Yeah. Fuck.
One until now.
Because of the
I mean,
rocket
that would be my response to...
picked up by enemy
Yeah.
satellites.
They're working on a stealth missile. Fuck.
Unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by
Oh,
any
shit.
current
Yo,
ballistic
Stove, thank you for the
communication
500
system.
bits. Much appreciated, brother.
Nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
We learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view...
Man, they're talking up Metal Gear, like,
and nuclear inspections.
for everybody.
Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
If word of this got out, it could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
There's a line that hasn't aged well.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
You mean they ran a computer model?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise.
I do have a lot of questions about the stability of firing a nuke from a railgun.
Results of the exercise.
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No, Ocelot took it from me.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file.
Timed or altitude
Right now,
based
I'm
rig.
looking
Huh,
through
I did
all
not know
of
that.
Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
I remember there being at least one guard here, just as a Dick Kojima move, but I don't remember where they are. Maybe they show up later. There, yep, I was right. You know what? Where are you at, homie? You know what? I'm just gonna do this when he gets close enough. Because I think he comes all the way over here, if I remember right. Might be wrong. Bueller? Bueller? Okay, I guess not. Bet I can hit him from here. Maybe. I don't know if we can see through the rails. Nope. Can't see him from here. There he is. Oh, maybe I can. I don't know why I'm being so fucking cautious with one guard, but I remember being ultra annoyed by this section. Well, fuck. Fired a stinger bomb. You know what? That worked. That'd be funny as hell. Excellent. Never mind that I might need those. Don't worry about that. Where does item go? There it is. Oh, it's a ration. He's dead, Jim.
Snake, did you find it? No, I haven't found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
Well, that's part of it. Armstech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some
What? Terrorism because of high-end finances? That never happens.
And it looks like we were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
I don't have them longer. I should probably save. Whoops. My bad.
Did you find the file for the...
That was actually new dialogue, but oh well. There we go.
What can I do for you, Snake?
You can tell me I need a new block as much as you want. This isn't a PlayStation. I don't have to worry about it. Oh, god damn it.
What can I do for you?
I hate that this is the confirm button. Like, I definitely get it backwards all the time. Are we full? We are full. Okay, so no reason to grab that. I think there's some bullets over here. There we go. Alright. Nobody notices.
I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device.
Whew, that blur.
On, shitty time.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll
Why is that so
that
blurry?
we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No, there's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid. But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's
Everybody
over. But
repeats.
a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation?
or the presidents.
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India. I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the president will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big bosses.
This is so amusing to hear in modern times.
Will be used to cure
God,
our
what you
soldiers as well. I'm also
God
including
damn it,
the
Ali.
demands.
Fox died. It killed Octopus and the Armstech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Oh, there you go.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood.
Easy. Just
Or maybe it's just because this Fox guy was
counteract
still
the
experimental.
vaccine that
Have
kills you with
worked out the
nanomachines
bugs.
by taking a bunch of horse pills.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear.
Do we ever see Golukovich in any of the sequels? Or in 3?
Prudent man.
I feel like that's a name we
There's
do
nothing to
see,
worry about.
but I don't remember.
Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it.
2, okay.
If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Oh shit, does it get vigilance too?
Armies and shelters, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Golukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
But he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance.
1,000 doesn't sound like that many soldiers in modern war times.
Started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Golukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
Yes.
What's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
What about your promise to Colonel Golukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
Oh man, he said the thing.
Big Boss's dream. But boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is in it again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief of the arms...
Oh, that's right. They're baiting you. I forgot about that.
Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Let me just talk like 10 feet away from them.
Found Baker's top secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see the override system that the president was talking about. It can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got one of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy.
Yes.
Repeat.
It's a material that changes shape at different temperatures.
God,
the key is made out of
I
it.
can't believe that this is just identical to 2, man.
The card
It's
key
hilarious.
changes shape at different temperatures.
this key is actually 3 keys in one. Clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. Input the keys in order from...
That is a lot of faith to put in 1990s laptops, bucko.
For the room temperature key.
I worked on those some bitches.
Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding. Who's that? Damn.
Perfect. Beautiful.
The key fell in the drainage ditch.
Snake, this is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Oh, damn. They're just... Do they know how to ladder? Nope. Get bent, nerd. Metroidvania style backtrack. It really is, though. We is playing a Konami game. I didn't notice how many loading screens there were as a kid. I definitely did not notice that. They at least tried to make it a little more subtle in this, whereas in, You know what? Can I just get rid of that thing with the sniper rifle? I don't remember. I think I can. I don't want to use the stinger just because I will need that. But I think you can just snipe this thing. We're going to find out. Maybe not. Alright, apparently the answer is big fat no. Alright, excellent. Good use of bullets, me. Whoops. Let's put this on... How much chaff do I have? Oh, we got plenty now. Okay. I mean, technically it moves, so I can get around it, but still. Principle of the matter and all that. Got it. Easy. Okay. So, we put this one in first, as normal, if I remember right. You do the normal, I think it's normal, freeze, heat. And I also remember you're somewhat on a time limit for each of them, just like you were in the last game, which is, obnoxious. There might be poisonous hamsters in that river. Don't worry, we're not in Zanzibar. It's fine. I still... You know, I've seen all the wild shit that Metal Gear throws at you over the years. Kojima's vision and all that. I I don't know if I'm ever getting over poisonous hamsters. I don't know if I'm ever giving over that one. That one... That might stick with me until my dying breath. I'm gonna be fucking decrepit and old and have no fucking mental capacity left, and I'm gonna be screaming at poor nurse aides about the poisonous hamsters. You won't, nor should you. I mean, fair enough. Is homie back? Doesn't look like it. Oh no, he is back. All right. Damn. This guy's got that Dark Souls life. Revive just so he can die again. Yes, poisonous hamsters. Poisonous hamsters. No. Fine. Got his ass. I'll actually top up, because there's probably a ration down here. Rockets are cool and refreshing. Okay, is there anything over this way? Nope. Okay. If I remember right, I know Metal Gear, I know this game was, the level design was made entirely with, Legos. Like, they use Legos to, like, literally design Outer Heaven. I think I have to use chaff in here if I want to do anything. Pretty sure I do. Because Kojima can't code. I can't remember if it was 2 or 3. I think it was 2 where they were going like they were going to use it again. Like use Legos to design everything for Big Shell and stuff, and they just realized that really quickly. They were like, this is not gonna work.
Now, pal number 2, freeze the key.
Freeze these nuts. Later, nerds. Man, this dude just likes getting shot. He really does. Thanks, homie. I feel like I need to name that guy. Rick? Nah, I don't think I want to name name my boss. Name a guy I'm shooting the back of the head after my boss. I'm good, thanks. I mean, Johnny's already in the game. We could just name him May. Ugh. Excuse me. Nose is stuffy. So now we gotta go all the way back to the deep freeze. God, this is not the highlight of this game. I will say this. This is not my favorite part of Metal Gear Solid. I'm a peculiar brand of Kojima hater. I know more about most of his games, too. I like most of Kojima's games. I have played... Really, I've only played the Metal Gear games. But the only one I played and didn't finish was 5. Forget how long this takes. I know you guys sit here for a bit. Square. So many people think he wrote Revengeance. I mean, that was Platma. Platma? Platma. Platma Games. Renowned publisher and maker of video games, Platma. I might be a little tired today. Just a little. Do you have to not be holding it? Maybe that's it. I don't remember exactly how it works. They made Golf Hand. There we go. Alright. And now we have to fucking speed run. "92 make an adult game, simply make Plap game." Surely some H-game studio has already done that, right? Please tell me that's not just sitting out there in the aether. Because that's, frankly, we should all be disappointed in ourselves if that's true. If someone hasn't conscripted that already, that just feels like a... it's right there, man. Like, it's free money. Snake, please climb. We're on a... Oh, my God. Sequel to PGRB Project Vulcan Raken. I think more likely it's going to be more Wua. I have been hearing tell that, that Tencent is getting involved with Kuro Games, and I can't say I'm super stoked about that if it's true. I need to just go. Where'd that nerd go? Alright. There he is. He was looking right at me. Yep, we are doing the PAL cards. I think there's a way to not use chaff to get through this, but I don't remember what it is. And now we go all the way back.
Okay, there goes PAL code number 2. Next comes PAL number 3. Warm the key.
Bring the warmth. Got a feel for the guy. His vision apparently goes about 5 feet. I could buy Plap Plap games for $20 a year. Incredible. Incredible value. The power of genome soldiers. Look, man, their sacrifices have to be made for your cone of vision to show up on radar, all right? It's just how it works. If I start referring to the soldier as CEO, am I going to hell? Nah. That's just funny. If CEOs didn't want to be hated and maligned, they probably shouldn't profiteer off the lives of other people. I don't know, just a thought. I know that's ultra radical and all that. What? Why are there nerds here now? I call bullshit. I mean, I know why. It's to annoy me. I definitely remember you can trigger the codec call by shooting the ravens, which is real fucked up. I think the most interesting of those I've ever seen is in 2. The very first boss you fight when you're on the tanker. What's her name? I can't remember. But like, because she's pregnant and like she stays knocked out after the fight, I definitely remember watching someone, was it one of my friends? Or did I see it on a YouTube video? YouTube wouldn't have been prevalent at that point. Probably, it had to be one of my friends. Olga, yeah. I definitely remember one of my friends just going up and just pumping tranq darts into her face as she laid there. And you get a codec call, and they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Talk to the colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination?
Alright, real talk.
Snake.
Did anybody who played this the first time pick up on who Miller was? I definitely did not.
No. Fox die. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but
What are you trying to say?
it's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, I mean, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah?
Acho is closing? Ugh, God.
Kills its victims by
This is the
simulating
worst
a heart
timeline.
attack.
God, getting
You're
old
telling me
sucks.
that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the
Nanomachines.
to have done it, but I don't
The
know
noun.
what the motive was.
Does the colonel know?
I'm not sure, but he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay, I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Oh yeah, because that's better than rough stuff.
It's true, isn't
God,
it?
that's fucked up.
Naomi. I can't believe it.
That means the Fox dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do
is leave it up to the Colonel.
Yeah, same, Paul. Same. I'm very thankful I got to go to Mikado when I did. And if I ever get to go back to Japan, I really would like to go to the one over oh, what's it called? It's the one that runs Plus R every Saturday, but the name's escaping me off the top of my head. God damn it. Fucking fuck you, Kojima. Let's see. I don't remember where all these are. There's a camera somewhere. I need to get familiar with this. Yep. Ow. Well, that was worth the effort. Good job, me. Oh, I thought it moved back. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Well, remember that. Basically, linchpin of VF, yeah. Yeah, if I ever get a chance to go back, I would definitely try to hit up that Plus R place for a Saturday night, but I don't know, man. I don't really take vacations anymore, unfortunately. I don't know. I'm sure people look at me like I'm a fucking crazy hermit, that I won't go anywhere without a mask, or basically don't go on vacations or go out to eat anymore, and sometimes I feel like I'm a fucking crazy person, but I also haven't had COVID, and neither is my wife, and it's kind of important for what she does for her career, so yeah, it is what it is. I'm exceedingly thankful that I get to see friends at events that I get to make it to. Because if I didn't have that, I think by now I probably would have gone batshit insane. Probably would have. I mean, I kind of already have, so... Alright, so... If I remember right, we don't need to do much, but just kind of chill out. That she's a nurse and hasn't had COVID is accomplishment. I mean, I say this on my social media and stuff all the time. Masks fucking work. Like, they just work. But you have to be absurdly diligent about it. And I get it. Like most people at this point have either been exposed to it or their general everyday life or job just doesn't allow them to avoid it like that. Like, I get it. I'm well over the point of chastising people for just living life these days, because one, nobody fucking cares what I think, and two, it's not going to change anything. Like, people aren't just gonna magically start masking again. You know what I mean? I do think if you go to, like, big events and cons and stuff like that, and you don't mask, like, I do question your actual sanity at that point. Just because it's like, you're gonna get sick at a con. Like, maybe not COVID, but you're gonna get sick at a con. I should know. I fucking used to go to, what, 3 to 4 fighting game events a year and 2 GDQs. And sometimes a third GDQ event if we count, like, PAX or TwitchCon or something, right? And, like, you're gonna get sick. Like, it's a fucking fact of life, unfortunately. Alright, so we gotta bust ass here. Ironically enough, the most hygienic event I ever went to was PAX East in February of 2020, because we knew COVID was a thing, but people, like, at that point, it felt like, even my wife was like, the media are fucking, like, fear-mongering with this. COVID's just another virus. Like, and it is, like, COVID is just another type of virus, but, like, I was at PAX in February with 100,000 people, and nobody was masking, unless they were in, you know, a fucking outfit. God damn it. Whatever. Make sure, I mean, keeping all the vaccines helps so much. It really does. Getting your yearly vaccine is a huge, huge difference maker. Woo! Elevators on the PlayStation. My favorite. Square.
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification.
All right. Trauma dump time. Let's go.
For getting into genetics was true.
Because you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers.
I gotta
around.
fit in our quick
That's
history
probably
lesson.
Where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes, Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who is he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom.
Ha!
America.
Ha!
And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Just a little.
You still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox, no.
about Fox Die? Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox Die contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific...
This is the shit that's truly terrifying. Like, nuclear warfare, yes, is terrifying. Viral warfare? Now that's the true fucking fear. And all of us who lived through 2020 should fucking understand why by now.
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi.
What?
You must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox Die.
Huh? You weren't?
No. You were injected with Fox Die as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that. No, that's not the whole...
The facial animations are really fucking impressive when you think about when this game was made.
The real thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake,
Hey, what are you doing?
Snake!
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
Now I need to go rewarm the key because she won't shut up.
Move from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Die was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that.
God, fuck you,
Right
Roy.
now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
God, Roy Campbell sucks. And honestly, it doesn't get any better as the series goes on. Now that I think about it. He just sucks and he stays sucking. Guckling, even. We gotta get the fuck out of here so the key doesn't unfreeze. Biggest military yes man of all time. He definitely in the conversation. But in fairness, it is important to have those kind of characters in stories like this. Like you need people to kind of hate, if that makes sense. Or people who are... Because that's kind of like one of the hallmarks of the horrors of war, right? Is people who are like, it just goes back to the basic concept of the ends justifies the means. And, spoilers, it basically never does. Like, ever. I will say, all of this, like, this is still campy as fuck, and it doesn't really represent anything realistic. You know what I mean? But when I would have played all these, I would have been a very apolitical person. Like, I avoided politics like the plague in my 20s, because I'm just like, none of those people care about me. And they don't care about anyone I care about, so why should I give a fuck? Which is, looking back, a very fucking privileged way to look at life, and I understand that. You get over here so I can fucking shoot you before this key cools off. I got shit to do, my guy. Where you is? Literally, where you is? There he is. Right, he's bouncing on it for the government. He really is. Good enough. Oh, where the fuck did you come from? Alright, anyway. Okay. Surely this will make it so Metal Gear won't be a problem.
Code entry complete. Detonation code activated.
No, why?
I can't believe Snake's burst got baited.
Ready for launch.
I deactivated it.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
Fuck you.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation.
Whoopsies.
In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
Mm-hmm.
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Dot.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning, just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Dye vaccine. To me, their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
I mean,
Who are you
yeah?
anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
Womp womp.
Liquid. How the...
You've served your purpose.
They only caught on now.
Die.
Don't worry about that.
Snake, gas! Do something! Snake, call Emmerich. He should be able to break through security.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
Alright. I'll just chill in Gasland. Does Liquid respond if you call him? Oh, whoops. Well, I was going to check.
Security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
Damn. I forgot he's just like right there. Yeah, what about a Stinger launcher? No shit, right?
Liquid! Snake! Did you like my sunglasses? You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox dye.
Fox die? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
Ah, shit, I'm the T-virus.
She was, but
Well, the F-virus, I guess, but whatever.
So easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder... Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt.
When do you get tentacles?
No idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows.
Putting a lot of faith in that concept.
Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox Dye, but Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist...
I would ask about the natural blonde hair, but eh.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born?
Skill issue.
I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge!
So what's Saul is then? A plot device?
You killed our father with your own hands! You stole my chance for revenge! Now I'll finish the work that Father began.
Yeah, also, that is not how, like,
I will destroy him!
that's not how dominant versus recessive works, by the way.
Not like you! Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes. Yeah!
Yeah.
Snake, your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon.
Cam Clark had way too much fun with this.
A gift from your brother. Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
God damn it, Hatman. I mean, I got all the bottom jeans.
How do I stop it?
Oh, shit. If I remember right, this fight guy sucks. Kojima is a very good writer when it comes to the horrors of war and the business and how just fucking foul it is, but actual human beings and characters, I would agree, are not his particular strong suit. Alright, I know we have to stinger that plate. If I remember right.
Snake, Rex's armor is impregnable. You can't do any damage with the weapons you've got. Rex uses the latest advances in compound armor. The only way you can pierce it is with a high-performance heat round.
So what do I do?
Rex's pilot seat operates exactly like a VR system. It's got multiple sensors connected to a high-tech interface used for the controls. It's completely self-enclosed and shut off from the outside environment.
He's not using his naked eyes?
That's right. So if you could somehow destroy the sensors, do you see that round plate on Rex's left arm?
Yeah, that thing that looks like a shield.
That's a radome. If you can destroy that thing, it won't be able to use its electronic equipment.
So he'll be blinded.
Yeah, try to hit that radome with a Stinger missile.
So that will stop it?
No. Rex was designed so it can be controlled manually, too.
Oh, great.
The part that looks like a beak is where the pilot seat is. In an emergency, it'll open up. Rex's armor is perfect. You can't destroy it.
He does love his technobabble. That is very true.
It's a different story.
I get it. First I destroy the radome. That will force him to open up the pilot's seat.
Right. If you can shoot a Stinger missile into the cockpit, you'll destroy the computer control system.
Also, you might, you know...
With a weak point?
It's not a weak point. I like to think of it as a character flaw. People just aren't complete without some type of character flaw, don't you think?
God.
I guess so. I owe you one, Otacon.
Thank you, Otacon, for being anime enough to make the fucking walking super weapon have a fucking Chekhov's gun built into it. Well, more like I get a Chekhov's gun, but whatever, don't worry about that. Ow. That's right, you can't actually outrun those. Ow. Yeah, I don't remember how to avoid this shit where the damn... Can you... Oh, you know what? It's all electronics, so can't you use a chaff grenade to make it so he can't target anymore? Oops. Okay. Oops, a little fast. I ate shit on one of those. But that's why I have rations. Thank you, aiming camera. You are the best. Alright, I'll take that trade. As soon as the ad... Oh, shit. It is ad time. Okay. Cutscenes and all that.
Did that do it?
Nice try, Snake.
Oh, man. It's the scene.
Hurry! Get away! Gray Fox. The name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat. So it is you. You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
Huh. That's, Huh. That line hits different when you've played 4, huh?
Fox, why? What do you want from me? I am a prisoner of death. Only you can free me. Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you. Naomi? You're the only one who can stop her. No, I can't. Why? Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt
4 is Metal Gear 2 also.
take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother. Fox, from the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister, but every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are.
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving. Fox!
Gray Fox is grim. Jesus
In
Christ.
the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers.
Fox!
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
Cornered Fox is more dangerous than a jackal. Destroyed the radome.
Oh boy, it's time for the line.
You are indeed worthy of the code name Fox, but now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox, can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Now! In front of you! It's no good. I can't do it.
That's right, I remember this now.
No, I can't do it. Taken from the battle. Neither truly alive nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light. But soon, it will finally end.
God, I forgot how grimy this is.
Snake, we're not tools of the government.
Nope, time for the speech.
Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
God, I forgot they have it do the kaiju roar. Jesus Christ.
Foolish man. He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you
can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
Actually, I don't even think the chaff works anymore because now he can just see me if I remember right. Oh, God. Fucking... Man, these aiming controls get rough. Oh, what? Did it unequip my rations? Hold up. Did it unequip my rations during the cutscene, or did I run out? Oh, shit. We get to do this again. That's unfortunate. You know what? I gotta run ads anyway, so we'll just... That's fine. There we go. Okay, I was gonna say, there's gotta be a way to keep the music going. All right. Let me do that real quick and refill my water and probably let the dog go out, and then we'll try this again. I thought I had 2 left. I'm pretty sure I did. I think it unequipped them, but whatever. Anyway, I will be back in 5-7 minutes or so. So thanks for hanging out. Be back short. Alrighty. Thanks for waiting, everybody. Okay, let's try this again, hopefully with a few less deaths this time. God, window focus is so picky on this collection. hoping the chaff would help, but it did not. Also, I didn't have the rations equipped again. That was bad. Probably can fit one more stinger in. Nope, I was very wrong. God. Tracking on that shit is immaculate, my God. Man. Oh, I didn't get that off in time. Shit. Yeah, I've got one ration left. This is not good. Good lord, so I'm out. I'm clearly doing something wrong in this fight that I do not remember how to deal with. Because I don't remember this being nearly this awful. So there's something I'm forgetting about how this fight works. That should give me enough time. Maybe I'm just not baiting them quick enough. Okay. Alright, so I have to remember I have no rations left, so... Okay, we have to do this. There's a good chance I'm just dead as soon as this happens again, but okay. I have a better idea of how to bait it now. I don't know how much the chaff grenades actually help. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's no way I'm surviving this. I gotta bait something else here. Now bait the missiles. That didn't track. Man. I do not remember this being remotely this hard. But clearly I'm just not baiting it well enough. Because you can't hide behind the boxes. Like, that just doesn't work. I don't know why I did that twice. God damn it. Too close to him now. Can you, like, turn around? Right. See, every once in a while, like, one tracks so well and there's just nothing I can do about it. What hit me? Oh, the fucking... I forgot he has the laser thing. Ah, god damn it. Get up, dummy. So maybe I just wasn't staying close enough. Hey, camera, you wanna... hello? Thank you. Okay. So it seems like if I get close enough, I can make the missiles fail, but... Man, I gotta get to where I can get a good shot here. Oh, I got baited. Shit. I'm gonna get hit by this one, guaranteed. No, maybe not. Okay, this was my problem. I wasn't fighting close enough. Also, beak driver. That's not gonna hit, is it? Oh, it did. Am I gonna dodge, though? Nope. Close. Get out the laser. Okay, this is going much better this time. I might get clocked on this one. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Okay, this is going decidedly better. Good enough. So we'll go in full on it. Okay. 2-Bit, welcome back for 85 months. Much appreciated, friend. Hope you're doing well. Mecha's wearing high heels. I hate that it doesn't let you. I mean, I get why. I mean, it's a cutscene, but still. Is this one of the earliest instances of a cutscene like this where it's a cutscene but you're in gameplay mode and it just doesn't let you? I'm trying to think. There's got to be other ones before this. Like, this can't be the first instance of it. Okay. Oops, wrong way. Oh, Half-Life. Yeah, that's a good one. That's... laser? Yep, okay. Okay, that should be enough time. Bait something else. Good. Okay, I think we got this figured out now. No, I say as I fucking eat the laser to the face, but don't worry about that. You know what? I'll take that trade. There we go. Huh. That one didn't hit. That's annoying. That one will. Or not? How are you missing when you're locked on? You don't have to wait for the whole thing to do its thing. I know that. Okay. Oh, I disagree. Fuck. Oh, we're out. That's really bad. Okay, one more. Come on. Just bait something out and then get it. Too close. Fuck. There we go.
Snake! I'll crush you into dust!
I think your Vonzer might have taken too many hits there, bucko. Damn, that was some wicked gas Metal Gear had. And we're dead. You know, I'm sitting here watching all this, and I'm thinking to myself, this is the least unhinged of these games. Like, it's only going to get more ridiculous from here. And that's kind of terrifying when you think about it. Think about how bad the Front Mission 3 remake looks now. That's still a ways out, isn't it?
A snake.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the
Are the Front Mission remakes that bad?
like us, we were
I was gonna pick them up, but I just haven't gotten around to it.
But things are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence.
God, when you think about this conceptually, it is actually the stupidest shit you could possibly base your quote-unquote revolution on.
And honor back to this world gone soft.
Damn, things are getting peaceful, so soldiers aren't needed. Fuck that. Like, it's so incredibly stupid if you actually think about it for more than 20 seconds.
Always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such
In
as
hindsight,
us?
Liquid's not really smart. In fairness, Liquid is also just being played by Ocelot, so...
Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You
I bet there are people at the Pentagon who think like that. Absolutely.
Are you denying it?
Unquestionably.
You killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
God, he really is just a fucking Saturday morning cartoon villain.
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children.
Thank you for the translation, Liquid.
Started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
The baby!
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were
Man,
sacrificed
he used the
to
term.
make us.
He
We
used
were
the term
adopted
aborted.
and murdered
Clearly Metal Gear is woke.
before we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same.
How is Babby far?
But
me is a guinea pig. To create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed. To create you.
That's not.
I got all of the recessive
That's
genes.
just not how dominant recessive genes
Before I
work.
was even born.
God.
But
I didn't notice this as a teenager. Because I first played this when I was like 16, 17. And even when I replayed it, I did, like, my God.
But they're different. They're digital.
Liquid actually is just kind of a fucking seething dumbass. My biology degree is crying. My wife would be so pissed. You know what? I feel like I just unlocked. Oh yeah, stock footage. Let's go.
Responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer.
Where my stock footage homies at?
Soldier genes were transplanted into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the genome soldiers. That's right. The genome soldiers
Oh my
we've been
God.
killing are our brothers.
Oh,
with the same
I see.
genes as ours.
Oh my God. Oh my God, guys. Guys, it's episode 2.
Right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to make our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
All right, so which one's Boba?
Human experiments.
They had to fill disc 2 with something.
The Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes.
As I was saying before the stock footage fucking hype, I feel like I just unlocked a memory where I replayed this game after I started dating Kara. And I think I remember her being extremely pissed off about the dominant recessive gene thing. I'm almost positive, like, I just fucking unearthed a memory from about 22 years ago.
Then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections. They were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
I forgot they name-dropped sarin gas in this.
Babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans, Czar.
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
Dominant genes aren't all the ones that make you strong.
The experiments were a success.
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
Anti-sarin injections.
Symmetry theory?
Shoutouts to The Rock.
Nature
One of my
tends to
favorite
favor
movies of all time.
symmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem. Signs of symmetry.
Oh yeah, that would have been around that time, wouldn't it? Sentient lag. I didn't even think about that.
That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
Dude, that's just called aging. That's how cells work, my man.
And yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that you're...
God, Kojima really just used a bunch of fucking buzzwords. It just was like, yeah, man.
All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go
He's
beyond
talking about the midichlorians.
in order to break the curse of my heritage. To do that, first, I will kill you. Look behind me.
I remember this fight. I remember this fight being very annoying. You see, I was born a dumbass.
She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No! We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours.
You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision.
Big playing with the I was gonna mention, I'm like this is so much more homoerotic than I remember.
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop
Whose fault is that, Roy?
Evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Who was complicit in that?
Stop the nuclear strike.
I'm sure you will.
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission.
Ah, yes. Officially. Because we all know something official definitely gets the government to listen.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation.
Where's the shirtless Calico portrait? I mean...
As a way of manipulating me.
Guess I should have bought a new model.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing? What?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty.
And then there's this asshole.
Secretary of Defense Jim Houseman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck.
Damn, they really fucking pile it on at the end of this game. I kind of forgot about this.
Same thing.
President ordered this?
President is
Jim Senator Politics.
I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story.
Aliens.
We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the genome army, everyone.
The cover story, I farted.
So, you didn't mean to kill the chief after all.
Why did a nuclear device go off in Alaska?
Care less about
The scientist shitted himself.
If you give me the optic disc,
And he couldn't
I
live with
might
the shame.
consider saving
Cover story complete.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data.
You know, with Otacon, that's not even really that far up base.
That's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do. Farewell.
Oh yeah, definitely only one.
There's no way out for us.
Just one. One little bad political secret. It's fine.
Finish this.
The U.S. can have one as a treat. You know, to go with the fucking never-ending buffet that they had before that.
You stole everything from me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly.
I really did not realize just how fucking stupid this guy is in the first playthrough. Why did Liquid take off Snake's shirt? I mean,
It will be the time limit for our final
you know.
battle.
I mean, you know. Why are you asking questions you know the answer to, Allie?
Precise moment of her.
Real fiction is the U.S. would bother cleaning up one of their messes. It's funny because it's horrifically true.
Able to save her. You could enjoy.
Bro, this is like PGR. You're taking like 15 seconds off the clock before I get control. Come on now. Bullshit.
If you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it will kill even you. Have at you.
It's Zap Brannigan yelling erotic. I mostly remember. I know he has the charge that's really bad, and he. That's right. When he goes in that stance, that's a counter stance. Okay. That's right. You got to bait him out of the counter stance.
Nice shot.
Oh, damn.
Better hurry.
You
It's going to blow.
Yeah, that thing. I remember that thing being a problem in the fight. You got them backdash cancels, though. I gotta hurry. Ah! My hitboxes, they failed me. God damn it. Snake needs better tracking moves. Oh, I forgot he can do that. I'm running out of time here. I'm just gonna die, actually. Fuck. I was actually this slow. Yep. Thank you, Liquid. Alright, let's do this again. I think it'd be more aggressive than I thought. I wonder if I can hit start to skip that cutscene. Okay. This start... God. Thank you, controls. Alright, I just gotta be more aggressive. Whoops. Come on. Get up. Oh my god. Fucking... God, these controls. I swear to God. Jesus. I don't remember this being this touchy. I wonder if this is something with the port, because this has felt extra touchy in a lot of situations. Can you stagger punch him to death? Oh, you kind of can. But not... There's probably a specific timing for it. Ah, got stuck. Okay, so eventually he just gets into iframes no matter what. God damn it. God. This was going good. Jesus Christ, I'm bad. I'm awful. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think the port is making me any less bad than I already am at the game, but my god. The tracking doesn't help either. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. I want to learn how to do a fucking infinite. I kind of had it. God damn it. The problem is it doesn't do that much damage. So if I drop it, I'm missing out on the kick, which seems to be where all the damage is. This tracking is unreal. Oh my god. I don't remember having this many problems with this fight. I really don't. Kind of. My god. I'm getting smoked.
Nice shot.
The fucking input is real touchy. This is why I don't play 3D fighters. My spatial awareness is trash. Oh, god damn it. Why'd I go back early? Let him get out of A-frames. These hitboxes, man. God damn it. Oh my god. Thank you. Bye, bitch. So hoping customs at Philly Airport in general doesn't suck later. Good luck, Andrew. I'll assume you're flying back for the holidays. Now we'll never see him again. It's true. Gone forever.
Meryl?
Snake, is that you? Snake, oh, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
This is never gonna go anywhere.
I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that.
Oh yes, thank you,
I was
Kojima.
fighting too, just like you.
Have to drop that little nugget on us.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I wonder if Kojima actually intended him to end up with Meryl at some point during the whole making of this series.
It made me realize something.
I feel like no,
During all the
but I am
pain
curious.
and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive. Snake,
It's mentioned in MGS2 in a codec call. Interesting.
to see you
I don't
again.
remember that.
Meryl. That's my Kodak. Snake, it's me.
Otacon.
On the tanker, and you have to look for it. Interesting.
Okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
God damn it, Allie.
No, it's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you
Oh, yeah, we still have the fucking Jeep shooting section. I forgot about this.
Stay here.
Wow.
Are you crazy?
A turret section.
I need a little more time to take care of your escape
Before
route.
turret sections were a thing.
Security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon. This is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know.
Do you get to save one last time? I don't know.
Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
Do they ever explain how he gets out? Since the canon ending is that Meryl survives.
Thanks.
Do they ever explain how Otacon manages to actually get out?
Well, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
I'm a real...
My balls. Let's get the hell out of here.
What about him? Where's Otacon?
Otacon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
Why are we monologuing? We're about to be bombed. Let's go. Come on, chop chop. Adrolphus, thank you for the balls. Much appreciated.
Me too.
Is it mentioned in this ending? Okay.
Meryl.
Good lord, she fucking, like, full on bombed him.
It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Looks that way. Too bad.
Woo, unnecessary horniness. Thanks, Kojima. You write women so well.
There's my sneaking suit.
Hurry up. Hurry.
Where'd she get a flak jacket?
Looking good, Snake.
Ah, God. Please stop. I mean, he's not Itagaki. I'll give him that. But that's about all I can give Kojima here. Snake is attractive. It's true.
Damn, surveillance camera. Damn, no keys. All right, keys. I got it, Snake. Jump in. Fire that machine gun.
I hate this section.
Shoot him, Snake. Snake, hold on.
Boy, that dude got just a shitload of free shots on me. Alright, so I get one ration for the entire thing. Ugh.
We'll never make it. Snake,
Why are they taking multiple shots from a fucking machine gun? I swear to Christ.
okay, Snake, let's go. We're not out of the woods yet. Here they come. We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
I'm working on it. God, this section sucks. It feels impossible to do this efficiently. I'm sure there's a way.
Did it, Snake?
fuck it, just use it. Yeah, that is a very good question. And I don't have an answer.
Not yet, Snake. It's not over yet. Liquid.
Oh. Oh, come on. Work with me here, game. Thankfully, bullets do chip damage in this game, so there's that much. Hello? Bro, these hitboxes are, I got issues. I'm gonna have to do this section again, I can already tell. There we go. Are you serious? Come on! Oh my god, this section sucks so much ass. Like, you just can't prevent damage half the time because they have so many iframes. Yeah, like, there's just nothing you... Okay, let's do it again. Oh, can you actually do first person? God damn it.
Hurry!
I did not even know that was a thing. I don't think I ever knew that was a thing. Maybe I did?
I'll drive. Damn, a surveillance camera.
But that is a miserable escape sequence.
Damn, no keys. All right, keys.
Oh, hey, another ration. Didn't know that. That's good.
Snake, jump in.
All right.
Shoot him, Snake!
I'm working on it. This section sucks. Okay, let me see if doing this in first person helps this time. So you have to hold it, unfortunately. Alright. We'll try this. So I think she always pivots to the left. Yeah.
We'll never make it. Okay, Snake, let's go.
Yeah, let's just stay aiming this way.
We're not out of the woods yet. Here they come.
Oh my god.
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
This sucks. This sucks so hard. What, is he not dead? Oh my god. Whatever, just go.
You did it, Snake.
Alright, maybe first person will make this less shit.
Not yet, Snake. It's not over yet. Liquid.
Oh, fuck off. God damn it. It's going a little better than it was, at least. Dude, come on now. Oh, come on. Oh my god, these hitboxes are something, man. Oh. Come on! It feels literally fucking impossible. Okay. Thank God. I remembered hating that section as a kid, so that doesn't surprise me. That escape sequence is fucking booty. But, I mean, what would you expect? It's a turret section. Turret sections always suck. They have always sucked, and they will continue to suck.
Meryl, are you okay?
Yeah. Just
Remember when they put turret sections in the last Monster Hunter, and it was the stupidest fucking idea of all time?
It's no good. I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
I can't see him either.
Liquid's dead.
Ha!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. God, so stupid.
Snake!
Oh shit, his tummy's rumbly. Hooray! I love Deus Ex Machina. Man, did you see this bitch claim he got only recessive genes? He got individual fingers rendered on the PS1.
Don't say it, Snake.
Can't even pretend like you didn't get hooked up on the gene pool, my guy. You got fingers on the PS1.
No stealth bombers in sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
There we go.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Definitely acting alone. Definitely.
What happened to the
No one else involved.
The orders were rescinded. The F-117...
Tell people I'm so blind without my glasses. Faces look like they do in MG1.
Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
Let's not say things we don't mean, Roy.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry. I kept a lot of things from you.
Yes, you did.
Okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA...
I'm sure it has more than enough gas to get us through Alaska.
Show my face around here.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand.
Okay.
Leave it to me.
They do explain it. I forgot about that.
Are you going to be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all Mei Ling's data. As long as
I was about to be like, I have an insurance policy. His name's Raiden.
Be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really?
He has our memory card.
I'll look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling is with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi.
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Snake being surprisingly human.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe. Maybe now he's finally found some peace. He wasn't really my brother anymore. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost.
Look, man, Zanzibar fucks people up.
Looking for a place to die.
Once you've seen the hamsters, there's no going back to your old life.
Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
People die when they are killed.
So when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
It's such a cop-out answer. You're really trying to avoid saying, lol, I don't know.
With their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable.
I'm pretty sure DNA does not have fate in it. Pretty sure that's not a thing.
I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was. Where I came from.
Well, unlike me, not a tube.
My DNA, I could find out who I was. Who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all
Yeah, we want
genetic
Snake to not know when he dies, a
information.
crueler
That doesn't make them
punishment.
the
Huh.
strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live.
Yes, that's what we call having fucking self-agency and autonomy. And sometimes humans are allowed to have that, and other times they very are not.
Men live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm going to choose life too.
Well,
I've always looked for a reason.
see, you say that, Naomi, but I know about this little game on the PS3.
Just live.
Autonomy in this economy. Yeah, I know, right?
Humans exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to the future.
The most conveniently placed snowmobile of all time.
Life works. Loving each other, teaching each other. That's how
I don't look forward to MGS4. I do. That shit is so goddamn stupid.
I finally realized it. The true meaning of life.
If there's one that I tone down the difficulty on to play it, it will be MGS4. I promise you that right now. How did she see that on a satellite image? That is a good fucking question.
I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what?
I forgot that they just like, oh, look what I found.
Or the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
God, they really do just be saying shit in this ending, huh?
What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
I think this hit, by the way, 2-Bit, thank you for the digital Lincoln. I think this probably hits a little bit more, like, realistically when you don't know where the rest of the series
My name's
goes.
David.
Okay. So where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
But it is very hard to take this ending seriously when you know where the series goes.
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
What are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life.
Food!
It'll be spring here soon.
For us too.
Yeah,
Bro, you've been eating rations for weeks. That is living, breathing meat.
it's time for hope. I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful.
It's not Kojima's fault this isn't. Wasn't 2 always planned? Because it has the Stinger codec at the end of the credits.
I think I'm gonna like this.
Yeah, that's true, Stove. I was not prepared for that. I was like, God damn. 2 was very not planned. Interesting. So the Stinger was just meant to be like, interpret it yourself, fuck ass. And now our did you know moments. As of 1998. God, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I'm so old. I'm so old. I got my driver's license in 1998, dude. Like, Christ. Also, they really don't draw. Cam Clark just kept his alias for this. Okay, I thought maybe they had that, I thought maybe they had that there for the purpose of not giving away who Master Miller was, but apparently he just kept an alias for this one. I started my current job in 98. Jesus Christ. People meme on this ending song. I think almost every end credits for Metal Gear is really good. I think they're all, I don't know, they work. I don't really have any beef with the ending, the actual credits. I think they're all good. I think this one works. I think it works fine. I mean, come on, man. Like, you could get this, or you could get I Am the Wind. You know, the other Konami end credits song of 1998. So, I know which one I'm picking. Why did I know that's where you would go? I mean, you know, I am nothing if not predictable. Yo, look at that lad! Look at him fucking scrape his balls on the ice. What a king. Stock footage. Oh, damn. Fuck, I missed it. I missed my shot. I could have actually just been like, yo, is that a fucking bear? And I'm damn, I'm washed. I'm bad. I'm awful. Fucking everybody unsubscribe. My goat is washed. Just fucking, I'm sparkling clean, brother. Just as washed as it gets. This skin is exfoliated, bucko. Damn, look at the antlers on that boy. That's the real Metal Gear of nature, a fucking moose. It is really odd to look back at this for a plethora of reasons, but it's odd to think back that just throwing stock FMV footage was like a thing. Like that was just a thing you would do because the technology was there. But this is also kind of the point where we are very past where FMV is like it's not really a big deal at this point, you know? Like FMV games have kind of already faded into obscurity at this point. Oh no, it's very odd to look back. I guess it was supposed to be for realism because that was kind of the whole pitch of this thing, right? Is that like, oh, the enemies have realistic behavior and all this stuff, and you're like, you know, it's obviously not realistic, but you get my point. Like, that was kind of the whole idea, is like, oh, you've never played anything that simulates something like this. And so they're just like, all right, every cutscene is used with the in-engine assets, but it's the PlayStation, so there's got to be some FMV. Fucking give me that stock footage. No, put some nature footage on it. Yeah, exactly. Gonna maintain the reason is Kojima. I mean, shit, that's reasonable. Kojima does what Kojima wants. I mean, Death Stranding is getting a sequel. Like, I don't think you know. How do I convince Klaige at Zone of the Enders plays? I've never played any of the Zone of the Enders games. I played the demo of the first one because it was in the PS2 demo at the Software Etc. I worked at. You should. So I'll be honest, I've never been a big mech person. Like I never got into like mech games as a kid. I never was into like Mech Warrior. I was much more into like actual flight sims, like dogfight sims. So like I was always going to gravitate to like X-Wing versus TIE Fighter over anything with like mechs in it. And even today, like I think mechs are cool, but I've never been like a mech dude. There are mech games I want to play that I haven't gotten to, including Armored Core 6, which is still sitting in my fucking Steam library that I need to actually do at some point. Zone of the Ender 2 is fucking incredible. Zone of the Ender 1 is like the story you tell someone they can play. Okay. Facilitating the real experience. Stock footage!
To be ruled by your genes.
Puppies!
Humans can choose the type of life they want to live.
And here we see 12 divas pulling a sled.
And then live.
In fairness, those might not even actually be Huskies. Those might be actual, like, fucking...
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Dive should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data.
Mm-hmm.
No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of.
Could be Malmutes, yeah.
Yes, the inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one.
I mean, he lost.
Yes, sir,
so he was.
A well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world.
Lol. I don't know if I'm prepared to go through 2 again, man. 2 is so fucking absurd.
Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Dun dun dun. Anyway. Okay, so I've played Ace Combat 7. I haven't finished it. But I've loved what I played. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I'm a leopard. Neat. I got spots. And I'm kind of fast. Kind of. Kitty rank, hell yeah. I mean, there's no dragon, so like I don't, there was no rank for me to aspire to, let's be real. Under 9 hours. That's not bad for having not played this a whole fucking lot of times. 21 continues. I'm on my game, clearly. So is 2 the one that I have gone the longest without replaying? Yes, it is. Because I replayed this more than once, and then I played Twin Snakes when it came out, which is effectively replaying this, even if it's a very different experience. So 2 is the one I have gone the longest without playing. So I'm sure there's going to be a very weird cocktail of, like, some shit that's like, oh, damn, they called some shit out way ahead of time, and then a whole lot of other stuff that is like, Kojima, my man, what do you smoke? And can I have some of it? So, I don't know. I'm probably not prepared for 2, but we're going to do it anyway, so. Kojima gets all the good stuff, it's true. 3's probably my favorite. I don't know if I have a favorite in this series, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, can I just say Revengeance? Am I allowed to do that? But, so, like, 3, I definitely remember a lot more 3 than most of the games. 4, I remember, like, the over-the-top scenes. I definitely remember, like, the cutscenes that you just can't forget from 4. But as like, a whole of the game, I remember very little about 4. I don't even remember the boss names at all. Or what they fought like. Now we're 2 decades post 9/11. Wish we could get the unedited version in GS2. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it would change that much, to be perfectly honest. I don't think it would actually be that big of an alteration. But I don't know. We'll see where it goes. Well, I am genuinely curious. I am somewhat excited to play Peace Walker. I will say that, because I've never played it and I've only ever heard good things about it. So I think that'll be fun to get to. But Beauty and the Beast Squad. Oh, yeah. That's right. Okay. Fun thing about MGS2 is going to New York City, walk past Federal Hall, and be like, damn, I saw a 6-sword fight on top of that building. I mean, it is pretty sick. MGS2 is definitely where Kojima was like, okay, realism sucks. Anime, on the other hand, rules. Time for the shonen arc. Kind of. But with more tragedy. Well, that's not always true. There's plenty of shonen with tragedy. But, as for, like, Ace Combat, I am not against playing more of that series. I really like 7. I just need to finish it. I'm abhorrently bad at it. Like, oh my god, I am not good at that game. I was not prepared for just how fucking brutally difficult those games are, even on like base level. Ace Combat 0, which system is that on? I don't know. I kind of know which ones are on what system of the numbered ones, but I don't know where 0 went. 0's PS2? Okay. I mean, I could certainly do that. It wouldn't be hard to set up. So I wouldn't be against that sometime. Like, I still really enjoy dogfight sims. Like, if it's as much as I am loath to say it, if fucking LucasArts was just like, here's X-Wing versus TIE Fighter 2024 remastered, I would just be like, all right, can you just turn that into a fine powder and line that on my desk, please? All right, thank you. If you had to pick one, my vote is always for 0. Okay. Any particular reason? Just like gameplay, or is it just like a highlight peak of the series for various reasons? One, 2, and 3 was PS. I remembered that. I knew the first 3. 450 PS2, 6 360, 7. Yep. We don't talk about Assault Horizon unless you want to play the AC2 remake on 3DS. Okay. Yeah, because there hasn't been another one since 7, correct? Like, that was the last mainline release. But yeah, I would definitely not be against playing some of those. That'd be fun. I mean, 7 is batshit. Like, just conceptually, 7 is batshit. The stuff you do in that game, I was like, well, this has gone places. As well as 7, so they got to be planning on 8. Makes sense. I will say, when I first started messing with it, it was the first time since I was like 12 years old where I'm like, I wonder what a good flight stick costs. And then I did some research and I said, all right, well, that's cool. I will not be spending that much money. my fucking DualSense controller works fine, thank you. Mostly, it wasn't even so much just the price that I was immediately like, okay. It was more the how fickle it is to set it up to be just right. Which doesn't surprise me because I remember calibrating flight sticks. It wasn't fun. It was not what I would call an enjoyable activity. What are you crybaby crying about? What? You whiffed. You missed by like 2 feet, dog. All right, there. Are you happy now? The emotional cost. Logitech HOTAS. HOTAS was the one that I saw recommended pretty regularly. AC isn't really a flight stick kind of game. Interesting. I would think it would be like one of the premier flight stick kind of games, but maybe not. Did you just jump up to sit here and fucking JoJo pose at me? What are we doing, Reen? Okay, fine. You can sit here. It's fine. No, don't lick the microphone. This is not an ASMR stream. We don't get paid enough for that. Arcadey enough to work no matter what. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I mean, I wouldn't be against, like, doing a couple Ace Combat games next year. Maybe, like, play 0 and then start 7 from scratch or something. Could be fun. My only worry with games like that is that it would be really hard for me to interact because giving 7 my full attention was definitely not enough to keep from getting my ass clapped. But, yeah, anyway. It was fun. We will start 2 this week. So I think we're gonna do 2, 3. Most people said Peace Walker should go after 3. So that will probably be my plan. We will watch the fucking cinema that is 4. I don't want to say I'm just gonna automatically put it on very easy just to get through it, but I might. I really remember trying to play 4 straight up and just not enjoying it at all. But I don't know. Maybe after playing these in order, I will feel more at home with playing Metal Gear again, and maybe I'll be all right with it. Need to get the Twitch cop in here accusing you of watching a movie. I mean, I know what 4 is all about. Doesn't MGS4 still stand as, like, the game with the longest opening section of cutscenes before you're given any control? I know at one point it absolutely held that title, and I want to say it still does. But I don't know if that's true. There have been some mighty contenders for that over the years. It definitely has a lot. The ending is a movie. Like, the ending is just an entire whole ass movie. Guinness World Record for longest ending. Honestly, that doesn't mean much anymore because, I mean, yeah, Guinness fucking sucks. Fuck that whole outfit. You include the preload. I mean, so my PS3 is right here, and I do own a copy of MGS4, obviously, since I played it. I am almost certainly going to find my copy of MGS4 and rip an image of it and just play it on my PS3 emulator for simplicity purposes, which I'm legally allowed to do as the owner of the copy. So, yeah. Because 4 is the... Well, no, I'll have to do Peace Walker as well. Because it was Peace Walker ever re-released off the PSP? I don't think it was, right? That is still a true PSP exclusive. How well does it run on emulator? I mean, honestly, I've thrown some shit at the PS3 emulator, and it's held up very well. Peace Walker HD on the PS3. Okay, well, maybe we'll just do that version then, unless there's a very good reason not to. I might just track that down then. But we can worry about that when we get to it. 2 I can just buy. I just have for the collection on Steam. That's 2 and 3 we just get to do on this. So, and honestly, these Steam ports have been fine. The only time it felt a little jank was the aiming controls. Aiming definitely felt clunkier than I remember, but that might also just be me forgetting what PlayStation games feel like for action games. So, T5, thanks for the raid. Welcome in. We just finished up MGS, so I'm just shooting the shit for a minute, keeping my dog occupied. Excuse me. But yeah. I don't know, these are... It's very hard to take this seriously now. Like, one, just being an older person and knowing how the world works better, but 2, just knowing where the series goes. It's a lot harder to take this shit remotely seriously. But in its own right, I don't know that Metal Gear Solid was ever meant to be a series taken super seriously. It just kind of has an underlying message of war bad. War economy also bad, which is a perfectly fine message to base your series around. Like, it's pretty hard to be mad about that. But, I don't know. I feel like we have reached the end of anything resembling stability. I guess 3 is a very good cohesive game, and the story is interesting, and it has a lot of nuance to it. But I'm sure there's going to be stuff in 3 that makes me roll my fucking eyes out of my head. I will be shocked if there isn't. But I'm going to assume that 3 probably still holds up the best out of all of these original games. 2 has a super interesting story. I am curious how I'll react to it. You know, the last time I would have played it, I would have been 19 or 20. So, couldn't even legally drink yet. So, it's been a fucking hot minute. 3 is just a James Bond movie. I mean, it is. Yeah. It is. I suppose it is kind of shallow other than giving you the lore drops. Like, that's basically it. You get the lore drops about fucking Big Boss, and that's most of what it is. But 3 is at least fun to play. Like, it is a... Even though I'm bad at these games, I remember having a good time. Well, I had a good time playing 3 after Subsistence came out. I tried to play the original version of 3. I think I only got about 2-3 hours in. That fixed camera was a hell of a drug. But not in the good way. Once they unlock the camera, it's like, oh, this is a completely different game, but in the correct way. So... Yeah, Vanilla 3 was not fun. It was not a fun experience. I did not do well with Vanilla 3. Not at all. May have had a playthrough where all the enemies were shot in the dick or the ass. Jesus. It's like that, huh? The dung eater of Metal Gear Solid. Child. Is this necessary? Why are we being a diva? Don't lay your head on my chest and give me that look, you little shit. I know how you work. Oh, yeah, no, I was mentioning that I think last night in Drolfus, my first full playthrough of MGS3, I killed everything. Everything. Because I just had too much anxiety leaving enemies around. I hated it. So I tranked them, drugged them into the grass, beat them to death with my combat knight, rinse, repeat. And yeah, then I got to the Sorrow fight. There were a lot. There was a lot in that river. There's a few soldiers in that river. Once they drop it on you, it's like everyone you killed, I'm like, oh no. Like, part of me was like, am I going to be able to finish this? Like, did I wall myself off? But no, I can confirm you can do it. You can, in fact, get through the Sorrow if you kill everyone. I don't recommend it. But you can do it. Only make sure you're holding their balls or clenching their ass. I mean, now I have to do it. Now I have to do it just so someone can play the Ow My Balls notification for the entire walk. I'm definitely going to shoot at least one of them, and even if nobody fucking donates for it, I'll just play the sound manually. Set up a script for stream labels to know when I shoot someone in the testes and just play it automatically. I'm sure that would be super easy to implement and not cause any problems whatsoever. None at all. Yes, I know. I'll take you out in a minute. Just calm yourself, child. It's not that serious. You're spoiled rotten and you know it. Okay, this doggo needs to go out. I need to get some dinner prepped and I don't know, take a nap or something. I still don't feel 100%. I don't know if this is just lingering aftermaths of the food poisoning or if I'm just fucking not sleeping good or something. Who knows? Or maybe it's just that I'm getting old. That's probably what it is. Anyway, appreciate you all. Thanks for hanging out for MGS1. I will drop a schedule in Discord probably Tuesday. Kara and I are going to do our Christmas, quote-unquote, tomorrow. Christmas Eve, she's going to be not having the greatest time because she has to go to work on Wednesday for Christmas, so she's going to be in sad mode. But my plan is something on Christmas. I don't know what. I will probably stream something as long as I feel all right, but I don't know what that is going to be yet. Maybe I'll start MGS2 that day, or maybe it'll just be some kind of fuck around stream. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. Thursday will for sure be the Nikkei Waifu tier list, because it's the last Thursday of the month, so we gotta do our tier list stream. So I will do that on Thursday. Friday, I will begrudgingly fire up SMZ3, because I hate myself. And then Saturday and Sunday will for sure be MGS2 if it hasn't started already. So, but I'll get the finalized schedule up here in the next day or two. So, but thank you so much for resubs, gifts, generosity as always. Appreciate you all. Thanks for hanging out for the first leg of Kojima's well, third leg technically, but first of the modern Kojima's Wild Rides. So we will we'll do it again soon. So y'all have a good night. If I don't see you before Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate or don't celebrate, please have a happy holiday. If you don't interact with family, I get it, because I don't either. Do something nice for yourself and just try to enjoy the time. So I will see you all in a few days. So have a good night for now, and catch you on the next one.